conflict.
Oh, yeah. Well, very good. Well, thank you for your service. I know you guys, we'd sit down in the comfort of our howitzers and look up. And I actually had a Apache park right over top of my howitzer, or the track that I was on in the Gulf War, and let loose their ordnance, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, the ground troops seem to be pretty happy when the helicopters show up.
Oh, yeah, especially them longbows, and, oh, man, those guys are just nuts. They're just absolutely crazy. And, of course, my war didn't last a year. It lasted a day, because they let us fight it how we're supposed to fight it, and not this nonsense that they're doing now. You hit on something key, and just to kind of steer it back toward the Vet Tics, I mentioned before about the reintegration of veterans with their families and community, but another huge part of what we do is dealing with PTSD. We've got plenty of our members that have posted testimonials after they've gone to events, and they felt relaxed in a crowded environment, which is, these guys, when they get back and they've seen some, what we call significant emotional events, horrific stuff.
They don't know how to function anymore.
Well, it's stuff that, I wasn't exposed to it that long. It was a very violent tank battle, and it was so big, and I felt so small and insignificant. It's almost like it gave you a feeling of safety, because you were just so small. It was massive. We had, 4 armored divisions all fighting at this, and you could see everybody because there's no hills.
Right.
In western and southern Iraq, there's no hills. You can see all the way to the curvature of the earth, and it's
I've flown in that just desert, just tan as far as you can see.
And you got that one map with the one line through it, the one elevation line, and I'm looking at it like, you're kidding me, right? No, that's it. That's our map. And I'm like, yeah, we're not going to use this. And we did it. We just followed everybody. Hopefully the guy in front wasn't lost. But I watched like 5 battles, the 2 that I was in, and then which I didn't even know they were battles till afterwards. Someone had to tell me, because it all just kind of blended together. But it was over. And the most significant thing that I saw was the aftermath. We had to go out. I was with the chemical and biological. I was an artilleryman, but I was cross-trained in NBC and chemical biological stuff. So they had us go out immediately afterwards and tag stuff and try to find these, stuff, chemical stuff. And we found them. We found a bunch of stuff and tag it and everything. But the things that you see, and the Bedouins were really good. It was like the first couple of days after the battle, it was messy. And then you just kind of noticed that everything was gone. And the Bedouins would come in at night, and they would bury the dead, and it was all very traditional and tribal and all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of, it was a very weird sensation, because we'd fall asleep and we'd wake up the next morning, and what we saw the night before was gone. The bodies would be gone. Sure. And that only lasted maybe 4 days. And then it was spades. Wow. It was spades. Hearts, spades, and euchre for 6 months. Wow. And then just going out and shooting stuff. So afterwards it was a party, because we got there late. I was 3rd Armored Division out of Germany, so we didn't get there till we got there, drove off the boats onto trucks, drove out in the desert, and went to battle. So we weren't sitting around for a long time beforehand. Now the soldiers, they're deploying year-long stints, and some guys are going back 5-6 times.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. By the way, thank you for your service, Mike. That's outstanding. Again, Jennifer and I, we do this to give back, and I hope you became a member. You a member of Vet Tics? Yeah.
I have become a member. I became a member after talking to you, actually, at the event. And
outstanding.
And I just wanted, if any veterans are listening out there, the guys, not to take away anything from the guys back in the 91 conflict over there, they let us fight it the way we're supposed to. That's the only difference, guys. And what those guys do now is amazing. It's incredible, the stuff they put themselves through, what they do for the love of their country. And anything like this, I want to give you guys all the exposure I can, because this is amazing.
And that's what's so important. That's what's so important about what we do. even on the donor side, when they give donations of tickets, and we work with so many sporting and event venues, and we have relationships with these venues. We give them feedback, we fill their seats, but what they do for our veterans is they say thank you, and thank you for going over there and for multiple deployments, and thank you for the sacrifice of your family. See, understand that a lot of the people that we cater to, our members, they're veterans, not just retirees. You got a lot of veterans out there. I believe the number is like 64% that don't have ID cards when they get out. If you're not retired, or you're not medically retired, then you don't have an ID card. So any type of discount that you could use, military discount, is not honored if you don't have a military ID card. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So, I'm one of those guys. I got out honorably, and I don't have anything.
Right, and so what we do is we verify our members. It's a very simple process, and we make sure that they're honorably discharged. Now, sometimes the members don't like the idea that they have to send in a copy of their DD-214, but what we tell them is, look, all we need to do is see your name and see Block 24, which shows that you've been honorably discharged. Anything that you don't want Vet Tics to see, you can black that out. Also, we don't keep that information. Once we've verified you with a photo ID and your DD-214, for instance, that information is deleted from our system. So once you're in, you're in. But I think a lot of the veterans get skittish. Are you crazy? I'm not sending you my DD-214 or my LES. And I get that, especially with all the stuff that's going on right now with identity fraud. But we don't do that. We know how important it is that these soldiers keep their identities and don't put out information that they don't want out there.
That they don't want.
But it's an easy process. And the thing is we are doing this for the guy who did one tour over in Iraq because he served, he sacrificed, and his family sacrificed too. So, and then we're given to the guy who served 20 years. So we have a very large capacity, and our membership right now is over, I think it's over, we have over 208,000 verified Vet Tics currently.
That's amazing. So that's 208,000 veterans who are either contributing to or being able to be served by this.
That's correct. Just in the last 30 days, we've enrolled 7,600 new verified Vet Tics. So we are growing like crazy. Let me give you some ideas of our numbers since 2008. Let's see, 2008, the first tickets were given out. That year, we gave out 1,290 tickets. This year, we've already given away 309,600 tickets. So every year, and all this is on our webpage. It's very simple. It's very easy to navigate, and you can see everything on it. And at the bottom of the homepage, you can see how since 2008 to 2014, our ticket donations have grown exponentially. And like I said, we just hit a milestone this year with our 1 millionth ticket. But our goal is to give away 1 million tickets a year, at least. And we're well on our way to that.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, tell everybody at Vet Tics how much I appreciate what you guys are doing. Are you guys going to be at the next Chasm Elite event? I think it's coming up here soon.
My wife and I...
It's coming up here soon. It's either in the middle of November or the first part of December. I think we're still waiting on confirmation from the state for that. But huge card, so it's going to be a big event.
My wife and I try to, try to go to as many events as we can. We really like to support our donors. If you look on the Vet Tics website, that you probably will see my truck. If you live in the Fort Hood area, you probably see my truck driving around. It's got the big Vet Tics logo on the side. Big 2014 Dodge Ram. So I like to drive that around and promote Vet Tics. But we try to support that. I think our next event that we'll be at is this weekend down at the Central Texas Speedway. There's the races and there's a concert down there. So they are very generous. They give away 200 tickets every month to their concerts and to their races. So we go down there to support them, and we just have a blast. It's a good time down there.
That's very cool. Well, that's good stuff. Well, Chief, thanks for coming on. Thank you for your service. Give us all the places people can go and get more information. I know you have a Facebook page. You have vettics.org. Are you on Twitter?
We are on Twitter. Again, that's just Vet Tics, VETTIX. My wife starting to get on the Twitter thing. We're a little naive. We are 40-something, so we're trying to get on the boat with that. We know how important it is to have different means to communicate to our guys.
I like how you say that, 40-something.
We're on Facebook, type in Vet Tics. Yeah.
Vet Tics on Facebook, and of course they're on my page on the air with Mike Allen. So if you go to that page, you can find them there. And I like how you say 40-something. So I got to start.
40, yeah,
I got to say that,
man. Patriots fan.
Yeah, I got to say 40-something because that's it's hard to say 48.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, 40-something.
Yeah,
I might ride that one all the way to I'm 60. 40-something. Yeah. Well, thank you.
My wife and I are living the life. We both retired at 39 years old, and so this is a way for us to enjoy doing what we're doing, and also to continue to give back. We love it. We love working for Vet Tics.
Well, plus you get to hang out with soldiers, and that's always fun. Great guys and gals that serve our country. I tell you, they're the best. Sir. They are the best, and appreciate you, Chief, and you and your wife, and we'll be talking again soon. If anything comes up, contact me. We'll have you back on and update, and we'll have you back on again to continue to spread the word about this wonderful organization. I think it's one of the best ones out there, just to help, because it's helping in a tangible way, not just through words.
No, it is, and it's a win-win that we're trying to get. We're waiting until the donors start coming to us. We definitely have repeat donors every season, but we're waiting till it becomes a household name, and the donors are going to want to come to us. There's no doubt in my mind. But it's a win-win. The Vet Ticsers win, the donors win. And it's just a great collaboration and all-around good thing.
Excellent. Chief, thank you so much for coming on.
Hey, Mike, I appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. And hopefully we see you at the next event.
Yeah, that would be great. Have a good night, sir.
All right, thank you. That's Chief Warrant Officer Shane Boucher from vettics.org. Go to vettics.org. Check them out. Just browse around the site. What a fantastic organization. I'm so glad that I've got him on the show. And I know I'm kind of being a homer right now, but anytime something like this comes up where it's just recognizing the sacrifices that our veterans, men and women, young men and women in their prime, they leave their families and they put on a uniform, they stand in line, and they deserve better. They deserve better than what our government's giving. They deserve better all the way around, all veterans. Whether you agree with the government or not, our veterans deserve better. And Vet Tics is one of the organizations that's doing it right, and I really do appreciate them. We'll be back after these messages. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network. And you are on the air.
Arriva da Firenze, Italia, Nesti Dante. Il sapone realizzato a mano, ispirato al bel paesaggio fiorentino e agli incantevoli profumi delle colline toscane. Splendidamente confezionato a mano in un'elegante carta fiorentina di ispirazione rinascimentale. Prodotto rispettando l'antica arte italiana della saponeria, grazie al metodo Coltron. Nesti Dante rimane una delle poche compagnie nel mondo che continua a tramandare il metodo tradizionale di saponificazione. Tecnica, creatività e ricerca si incontrano con la nobile antica arte italiana della saponeria. Sapone artigianale, di fama internazionale, sapone di lusso. Per maggiori informazioni visita il sito www.nestidante.com.
Now, there's a clear winner in the battle of the Ultimate Smoking Championship. And the undisputed champion is eCigShop.com. It's eCigShop.com. We carry smoke tech, KangerTech, Aspire, and many more. And featuring our own brand of e-liquid, E-Sig America. Handcrafted right here in the USA. We offer military and veteran discounts. And donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. Plus, get